questions, our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights, tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Psychic Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that all of our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at psychicreadingsbyandre.com. So make sure you should go check it out. Of course, on our Patreon page, which is also on our website, we have new astrology reports for cryptocurrency. So go check that out, always every week. And of course, we have our new merch store. So go check that out as well. It's on our YouTube page. We haven't put it into the website yet, so that's coming along with some other things. So go check that out. And of course, Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies went boom. So it's time to buy. This is from last show, this little thing over here. And I thought, should I take it down? Because we already talked about that. I'm hoping you bought some, because it's at a good price right now. It dropped quite a bit. Not too bad. Not like in the old days when it go down 20%, which is quite a bit. It doesn't really do that anymore. So I do think that it's going to be lasting for another couple of weeks, this up and down and all that sort of thing. It's probably more of the Christmas thing that I'm still seeing, that it's going to be going up in that period of time. Yvonne, what do you see when it's going to go back up? October. You heard it here first. October will be the time. And I'm thinking she's right about that. So if you're panicking out there, stop that. This is the time to buy. Okay? It's going to be unbalanced for the next little while, I do think. And as is most of the rest of the cryptocurrency out there. I don't know why all these wonderful, great things are happening for cryptocurrencies. Policies from the government, United States government, and all these other wonderful things happening, but I don't think anybody's catching on to it. So there's that. So October, I think, is going to be coming back up. Of course, here in Canada, we have Pierre Poilievre. He wins in Alberta. If you're not familiar with Mr. Poilievre, he was the front runner to take the prime minister position until Mr. Carney came along and cheated. Don't tell YouTube I said that. And all kinds of other nefarious things. Kind of a replay of what happened in the United States a while back with Mr. Biden. Anyways, let's throw some cards down, see what is going to be happening. We do know Alberta is planning on separating, and there's all that talk between Alberta, Saskatchewan, which is right next to Alberta, maybe Manitoba. There is talk of BC leaving as well. What is going to be happening in the next little while? I do think Poilievre is going to be leading the charge with that separation and all that sort of thing. I don't see it leaving anytime soon, probably 2027, because I do think that there's going to be a big change within the Canadian Parliament and all that sort of thing, because I think the people are going to hopefully get smart here in Canada and understand what's going on. but it's not going to be for some time. Me and the wife are going to have to take cover because everybody gets their elbows up. You got to duck every time you walk down the street because everybody's elbows are up. It's a good thing I'm really short. So, yeah, it's wonderful times here in Canada. I don't think anything's going to be resolved here in Canada for another year and a bit. Okay, let's get into the next thing before we go into the chat. Our Discord went boom. So I don't know what happened. I think the person that I wasn't running it personally, but there was a viewer that was running it for the longest time, and I guess he stopped running it. So I've started a Substack. There's nothing on it yet. I just started it today. I put the link down below in the YouTube channel. So if you want to join up, you can be like the pre-joiners for the new Substack. Moving forward, I'm going to be doing quite a bit of stuff on there in the future. So keep tabs on that and keep your eye on it. Okay, let's get into the chat.
Might want to put your camera down.
Yes. There we go. Recently, the UKC or FCA announced that retail will once again be able to buy Bitcoin ETNs in October. They banned them in 2021. Any more good news for UK on the horizon? Well, I think you need a truckers convoy. I know there's some protests in UK and people are a little riled up. I do know that Trump is shaking things up there in Europe and all that sort of thing, just from his presence. And depending on what is going to be transpiring yesterday or today with Zelensky and the rest of the leaders on the Ukrainian war, I think Trump was down there he's smacking the European leaders around. There is new ground going to be laid down in the next little while for the UK and many of the European nations very, very soon. But it's going to take a lot of the effort from the actual people to make that change. And I do see sweeping changes in the next year or so because there is such a big movement there in the UK. And you're going to start to see many of the other European nations doing the same thing because things are pretty bad in the UK, I hear. And they're getting pretty bad here in Canada, too. We need another trucker convoy or something. Yeah, it's going to be within the next year, and there's going to be a whole new situation happening for you guys over there, which is good. So you're going to have to grin and bear it for the next little while, like us in Canada. It's not going to be reversing very, very quickly. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Audrey. I'm still trying to reach a settlement with my business partners for the sale of my share. Do you think I will get a settlement by next month? And will it still be for the price I want? I don't think it's going to be for the price that you want. It's going to be a tiny bit lower, but it is going to be in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay? It's not as soon as because you're going to be dragging their feet on some things. Okay? So be prepared for that and look for another way around this particular situation. I do see some unseen thing that you haven't seen yet where you can go around this situation in a good, meaningful way. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Which Bitcoin mascot will get to over 1 million MC market cap?
Fun?
Pump fun
Bunk.
or bunk? Jeez. 100 million.
I like bunk.
Bunk. I was kind of picking that up as well. Be warned, many of these meme coins are going to be going away very, very soon once they put on all the banking licenses and all the SEC shit and all that sort of thing. Many of these little coins are going to go away. So be careful out there. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. How are you? We're doing pretty good. Hot here in Canada. Well, what about
compared to what? The north?
It's the north. In the Yukon. None of it?
I'm sure it's hotter in the States.
It could be.
Some places.
We're warmer than none of it.
Yep.
I think. I don't know. Have you ever been none of it?
No.
No. Churchill?
Not quite that far.
Not quite that far.
I think I've been to Flin Flon.
Flin Flon.
Or somewhere close to that.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Getting back to love. You only need love. That's what they say. She would like a general reading. Probably on love.
Mm.
I bet you.
She does have a lot of, or that person has a lot of hearts on her.
Hearts and
yeah,
all that wonderful stuff.
They're sending me love.
I need a lot of love. Everybody needs.
I'm not enough.
Everybody needs love. Being serious again. Stop. There's an emotional thing that you've been sitting on. Make sure that you take action for the idea that you have in your mind, because it's going to be weighing heavily on your mind if you don't take the action. You're going to be into that woulda, coulda, shoulda situation that you didn't take the opportunity to do certain thing. It's going to be holding you down emotionally for the next little while. And stop looking at all the negative things that are around you. Look at more of the positive side of things and refocus your efforts on a particular situation. You think you're kind of beaten up, but you're not quite. Okay? There's still some spunk in you, and I think you could be moving on from this particular situation in a good way. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Yvonne and Andre. Good afternoon. Will my friend M succeed with what he was working on? Is he really onto something big here? Or is he going mad? Mad! I don't see mad. He is on the right track, but it's not the end result. It's kind of like me working on business stuff. Sometimes I'll get an idea in my mind, but it's only a step along the way, like getting up to Substack, finally. But that took a path. I had to look at this thing, and then I had to research that thing, and then I was looking at email marketing. I'm doing all this research and driving the wife crazy with stuff because I'm listening to YouTube videos. And then it finally came to fruition. Just do Substack. So I'm thinking that's where your friend is. He's examining all of the steps and hasn't actually quite got to the final result that he's actually looking for.
And I think Bab needs to hear that the person needs to just be supportive of them.
Yeah, be supportive. Because it's, you always know who the leader is. He's the guy with the arrows in his back. Right? And sometimes that journey takes a while. Okay? So help them out, work with them, and you might have some good ideas for them too. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Does my mom, Darlene Bishop from the other side, have any messages for her daughter, Melinda? We got 2 dogs downstairs barking. And they're off. Oh, now they're in sequence. Charlie.
They can't hear it anyway.
Anyways, first thing then, of course, Rose is meeting love from the other side. She's fine. She's having a good time. She's dancing up a storm on the other side with some guy named Fred and Frank. A few people that she's dancing with and having a good time. Don't know who Fred and Frank are, but she's having fun with those people. Make sure that it's something about a sweater. Make sure that you keep cozy, calm, cool, and collected in the next little while. I do think that you're going to be going through some trial. She's pointing out, and she's going to be there to help you through that trial. A trying time. Just make sure that you keep your composure and all that sort of thing. Something about cookies, whatever that is. Maybe eat more cookies. I'm not sure. But make sure you keep in mind all the joyful things in life and not dwell too much on the negative stuff. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Honor. You recently said there was a chance of missed opportunity regarding love to pay attention. Do you know where this person is? Now they're looking too hard. Is or what I should do to miss. Do not miss. Just be present. Do all the things that you normally do. Look for things to do to meet new people. It's not that hard, okay? I do see it happening in the next 2-3 weeks. You're going to be meeting somebody off chance, okay? Unfortunately, when we look too hard, we kind of block the situation. So just be normal. Be as normal as you can be, and be natural going through life. Don't, are they over there? How about over there? Because you're going to stress yourself out. Okay? Just be natural with it. That's the key. Okay? Because if you look too, you're going to drive yourself nuts, and everybody around you, you're going to drive them nuts. So just relax. It's going to come. And when it comes, you'll go, oh, because it's going to feel so natural. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Will Link reach 1,000 this September? Can you also draw cards for it? Well, I don't have a pencil, so. Draw, get it? Okay. It is going to be holding its own against all the tides of the cryptocurrency market going up and down. I don't think it's going to be quite getting to that $1,000 in the next bull run, but it is going to get pretty up there in a good way. It's going to be one of the chosen ones, as we already know. Link is one of the ones that all the big boys are looking at. Same with BTC and ETH and XRP. And you should be looking at them too. And it's going to be holding its own. No problems there, but I don't think it's going to be getting to that $1,000. Okay? Hola. I'm not going to try speaking Spanish.
She says, hi, I'm Nuria. She's saying her name.
Oh. Hello. Hello, Chris. Wondering when you see me in a committed relationship. that with straight jackets? Committed?
Ah,
Anyways, there is something out there that when you are ready, actually ready, it's going to be happening in no time flat. Things are going on behind the scenes.
don't worry about me.
Okay, I won't look. It's going to be happening in the next winter. I see snow, so it's just giving me a season for that situation. Now, don't go looking too hard. Just allow it to happen naturally. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, what is the exact high you see until the end of the year for XRP? Is it 7, 8, 9, 10 USD? $5 or $6 for the next little while until everybody catches on that the U.S. government has just said that XRP is the money. They said that. Everything's running on top of the XRP blockchain. The old SWIFT system's going bye-bye. But I don't think anybody's caught on to that yet. So I see $5 or $6 for the next little while. Okay? Hey, Yvonne and Audrey, my trip to the Caribbean was a magical time. Thank you for the helpful insight. Any messages for me with my job? Hoping to be making extra money this season or more patience. Always have more patience when it comes to your job. That's why you learn patience, is because you got to go to the working. But you need patience for a business, a
People.
YouTube, huh?
People.
Life. But I do see some extra cash coming your way. It may not be through the job. It's going to be from a different source. Okay? Somebody on the other side is trying to make you laugh. They got a feather on my nose. So make sure that you're paying attention. Instead of just being on this plane of existence, pay attention to some of the things on the other side coming towards you. And if you feel a little tickling on your nose of a feather, that's one of your joy children trying to make you laugh. I guess you're just too serious. So have fun with it and know that that's what that is. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Doug just wants to be friends. Is this true?
If he says he wants to be friends, he wants to be friends. And it's a good place to start anyway. So just be friends and see where it goes.
Go bowling. I don't know why that came to mind. Bowling's fun. And it could build into something more. Okay? Help me unlock my psychic blockages. Please. Been stuck and don't know what to do because you're thinking about it too much. Just allow it to happen. You have to release the fear that you have of actually opening yourself up. Envelop yourself in white light like a cocoon. So you protect yourself, first of all, and then allow the process to happen and not be afraid of the process. Lots of people do this. It's not anything outside of us. It's always us that's blocking us because of our own fear. So now you have to learn to relax, breathe, meditate, allow it to happen, and know that no harm will come to you. Okay? Hopefully that helps.
Recognize it when you see it.
And recognize it when you see it.
That's all.
That's it. It's not easy being psychic.
Yeah.
It can be very, very scary sometimes if you allow it to be. You have to remember that we treat all the things that are around us with our own thinking. Okay? So if you have a fear of something, you're going to manifest that. In every aspect of life. Okay? This August, will I get a job? Career? Reading. There's going to be a little bit of a situation in the next little while. It's going to be somebody who's close to you, and they're going to be giving you some advice about a job. Take it with a pinch of salt, because it's not going to be panning out. There's something else that's going to be coming along, which is much, much better for you. It's more of a job, not a career. But it's going to tide you over until you get into the real thing, which is going to be about 2-3 years from now. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. I would like to know what is going to happen in my health. Weakness is the first thing I'm picking up. There's something that's going to be coming along that's going to be kind of knocking you off your butt, or knocking you off your feet for the next little while. It's not permanent. Okay? You can change the situation. And like a great magician, you're going to be pulling yourself out of the situation in a good form. Okay? So, be ready. Don't be afraid. You're going to get through this, no problem. Pay attention to what your doctors tells you and all that sort of thing. And you're going to be fine. Hi, Andre. How will the 20th of August go for me? Okay. It's kind of one of those, because you're expecting something big to happen, or the energy of it, something big. And when it does happen, when the thing that you're hoping that'll happen happens, it's going to be like, it just happens. Where you kind of, if you blink, you miss it. Okay, so it is going to be happening. Whatever that it is that you're waiting for to happen will happen. And it's kind of just a flow of energy. Nice and smooth. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, may I have a message without the cards? You got to go pee?
You're saying he has bladder problems?
No. Maybe he's sitting there going, it's okay. We'll go quick with this. I do think that you're going to be going through a transition in the next little while. It is just a natural part of life. It's going to be just fine. You're going to be getting through this and have a positive outlook of the situation that you find you're going to be finding yourself in. Okay? And don't worry about it so much. You're going to be just fine. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Now go pee. Watch that. He actually had to go pee.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how it went. Will Momo and Based Monk get to 1 million market cap end of year? No. 80, 60, somewhere in there, somewhere in that neighborhood. Okay? So by the end of year for the both of them. What can you see in love for me? Just allow it to flow. That, I think that is the situation with most people, is they think too much, or they dwell too much on it, and you're not living your life. You're just doing this all the time. Just allow yourself to flow into the situation. It will happen when it happens, and it's going to be happening very, very soon for you once you change the way that you think. You have to remember, we all manifest all the things that are around us, and we attract all the things that we are towards us. Okay? So, maybe this is going to be something I talk about on my Substack. So it is going to be coming. Don't overdwell on it, but it is going to be coming in about a year or so. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Can you get any messages from my father, Murkesh? Murkesh? Boy, oh boy, lots of mediumship today.
Yep, need some more coffee.
Gonna need some more coffee for that. No, don't know why I'm seeing a railroad. Maybe that's just his symbol for who he was, or what he thinks of himself. He's hammering on something like metal, like a blacksmith. It's creating something. I think you're in a process of creating something new, and he's going to be there to help you with that particular situation in a good way. You have to remember, they're always around us all the time, helping us with different tasks. Yeah, this is the time to not stop building the thing that you were building and get back to building what you had in mind. You have some great ideas, and you have to keep working on them in a good way. And he's going to be there right with you to help you with that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, my name is Shannon. Is Louise going to visit me? Yes. When?
2 months.
2 months. There you go. Does my boyfriend Joshua, Karen, want to leave me for someone else? Do we have a future together? Why doesn't he want this relationship anymore? Again, with you're manifesting the situation that's before you, and what might be there and what might not be there is something that you're manifesting. So it's some certain doubts that you have about the relationship yourself, because you're projecting that. Okay? Because you're asking, does my boyfriend want to leave me for someone else? Not that it has happened. So you're manifesting a situation that may or may not have happened, and this is where we get into the danger of self-doubt and not thinking that we are good enough for somebody else, because they're going to be leaving us. And then we start to make up stories, right? So be careful with that manifestation. Okay? Stop manifesting that. and start thinking the opposite of that and move on from there. Okay? Probably another thing I should have on my Substack. Hi, Andre. Is the housing market in Canada heading for a dip? Yeah. I actually work with a guy who's in properties and stuff. He keeps me well informed of what's going on in the market. And yes, we are. I don't even need my psychic stuff for that. I'll support him. I read the 4 Agreements. Good book. But not easy to implement in life. I know, especially being impeccable with your word. Right? That's a tough one.
Not taking anything personally.
Not taking anything personally. That's another hard one. Everybody out there, read the 4 Agreements. And you'll go, oh, this is tough stuff. But they're very, very important. Okay? I'm trying slowly. Any other books you can recommend us reading? 4 Agreements is a good one. Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now is another good one. What's the other book that he did?
I don't know. But there's another book that comes after the 4 Agreements.
Another book I have to read.
Ooh. I think it's called either the 5th Agreement or there's another one about love.
So the 5th. Now it's time for your Google foo. The 5th Agreement or something about love. So look up the author.
It's definitely one about love.
Look up the author.
I think it's a green book.
A green book. But Eckhart Tolle just came to mind. The Power of Now.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. Hello. Does Sean's family suspect that he likes me? Just curious. The family probably already knows. If you want to know what's actually going on with somebody, you always ask the family, because they are usually more privy to the information than you are, or they are. So yes, always happens. Hey, it's Nick. 3 cards for my health, the remaining of 2025. Will I make it in exactly excellent condition to the end of the year? Don't walk away from the situation. I think you're going to be getting on top of this particular situation in a good way. Ivermectin came to mind, which may help you in a good way. Pretend to ask your doctor about it, because I think that's something that's going to be helping you out in a good way. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. When will meme coins be going away? Probably by next year. When all the rules and regulations come through. There you go. Will M going just want to be friend? For now. Play it cool. Have fun. And it's going to go somewhere that you had not expected. Okay? Can Palm AI and Parallel AI do 20 times in the next 6 months? They just showed me a 30. So hang on. It's going to get there.
Okay.
Okay. What's going on?
Is the daughter of Ray Hanners.
Is my mom's boyfriend, Joshua Karen, cheating on her?
I already did a question.
Huh?
Does my boyfriend Joshua Taryn want to leave me for someone else? Do I have a future together? Same person. Or daughter of the same, of the...
Whole lot of cheating going on here. Manifestation that isn't what it is. Be careful with your manifestation. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.
This is the book.
The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. There you go. There's our next reading assignment.
There you go.
How high will ETH go in USD this year? Probably about 8,000-9,000. There you go. Is my twin Flame currently watching me from a distance? Probably go, what the hell is that? No, I'm kidding. From a distance.
Not knowingly. Because we bumped into each other many times, but didn't know each other.
So if you see them looking from afar, run up and grab them.
Don't tell her that. You're not. If you're not ready to meet them, you won't.
That's right. But it's time. Then they'll hit you with a frying pan over the back of the head. So, okay.
That's the last question.
That's the last question for today. It's kind of a silly show today. Thank you, everybody, for showing up for today's show. Always a pleasure. If you like personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyandre.com. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet for sale on our website. Make sure you go check that out. And go check out our new Substack, which has nothing on it. It has a weird name because I haven't fleshed it out or anything. You can be the first to be part of the new Substack. It's in the description down below, so go check that out. We have a goal on the fridge. By the fridge of 2,000 subscribers. Okay, let's make it happen. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.